In times like that, when judges are evil people, the foundations of the earth shook. When you have a country whose judges you cannot trust for making decisions not based upon the law of God, the earth shakes, the foundations of society shake. It's a serious thing, particularly when you represent God as a judge. You stand in His authority. Your responsibility is to apply justice as He defines it. Your responsibility is to administer justice in terms of His law. And when you don't do that, the foundations shake. And you will die like men. You're identified uniquely as sons of the Most High. You represent God Himself. But you'll die just like any of the other wicked princes. Rushdoony said something years ago. He said, if a judge is not a champion of the law of God, he's a hatchet man for the status quo. I know a lot of hatchet men. Well, a few days ago, I had Dan Jordan's funeral. Dan Jordan's son, Bert, was a lawyer in Alabama. And Alabama, years ago, closed down all the abortion clinics. And they got Bert to represent them in the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals, because the abortion clinic had appealed the decision to a federal court. I decided I'm going to go see what's happening. So there were 3 judges on the Circuit Court of Appeal. And the representative of the abortion clinic got up first. He didn't have to make a case. They were old buddies. I'm watching all this. The 3 judges on the bench and the young attorney were talking about ball games publicly in the courtroom. How do you think the Braves are going to do this year? How's your daddy? I mean, they just talked like old friends, these 3 federal judges and the young attorney representing the abortion clinics. And then after talking like that for a few minutes, they say, you can sit down. He didn't have to present his case or anything. Now it's Bert Jordan's turn. And he comes to the podium. And as soon as he steps to the podium, one judge says, you're making a lot of money off Alabama on this case, aren't you? And they said, and I guess you want us to apply the United States Constitution. I'm listening. He said, we're not going to apply the Constitution. We're going to apply the precedents of the Supreme Court, one of which is Roe versus Wade. So sit down. He didn't get to make his case. They'd already made up their mind. They were going to defend the murder of unborn babies. That's what you call hatchet men for the status quo.